It's your business and I'm in it. I love the gossip and spill the tea. I'm all up in celebrity scenes. It's your business and I'm in it. Indeed, I can't resist.
Hey y'all, it's your girl, it's your business, and I'm in it, and I'm back with another motherfucking video. Please make sure that you are hitting that bell so you never miss a motherfucking video, and please subscribe to the channel. Now let's go ahead and get into these juicy motherfucking topics. Now y'all know damn well I had to talk about this one because what the fuck is going on in the goddamn prison, Diddy? What is really going on, child? Because why has his release date been moved again? And I think honestly his release date has been moved at least 3 or 4 fucking times, and the other times was based off good behaviors, but this time it looks like it got pushed back after he allegedly had an altercation in a federal prison where he's being held. It was also reported that he was placed on solitary confinement following the altercation he had with whoever was in that goddamn prison. Now, before everybody starts saying the fight added something to his sentence, hold on now. Now, it still could be because of other several reasons why release dates get pushed back. But I thought it was very interesting that after the altercation happened, his date got pushed back. And rightfully motherfucking so. Because motherfucker, you do not need to be out of motherfucking jail. That's why Cassie is out in a whole nother country because of your ass. Because once you do get out, I'm pretty sure she's fearing for her life, and I would too. Now, a little quick segue that I want to mention. Notice how Diddy, within the last year and some months, has had his release date get pushed forward time and time again. But Tory Lanez, who had even less evidence against him for the altercation that really went down that night, is somehow still going to be doing his 10-year sentence. I just find that very fucking interesting. Very interesting. Think about that. Tory Lanez, who had less evidence against him than Diddy, is somehow still doing his full entire 10-year sentence, while Diddy's it's a 50-month sentence. I don't know. 50-month sentence gets to get out much earlier. Think about that. I want y'all to think about that and tell me what y'all think below, because that's weird. That's motherfucking suspicious. I just don't get it. I mean, after we seen the whole video of Cassie basically being dragged by Diddy in the hotel, and somehow he's able to get his release date pushed up further and further, or pushed up more and more. I don't know. Y'all got to be questioning this stuff because that's weird. Now, if we think about the politics of the industry, if you think about it, Diddy is a more high-profile celebrity than Tory Lanez. So you got to say that, Diddy got him some connections, whether it's through the music industry, whether it's through lawyers, the political industry. The man has connections, and that is something that Tory Lanez, unfortunately for him, does not have. So it's definitely a politicking going on in the industry, whether it's political or music industry related. But I want y'all to think about that. Go ahead and comment below about what you think about the fact that Diddy is getting out sooner than Tory Lanez, and Diddy had more evidence and more statements of what he has done to people over time, while Tory Lanez, the story on what happened that night kept changing. Tell me what y'all think down below. Now, would ya look at that, y'all? Look at Remy Ma, or Remy Ma, whatever her name is, child, backtracking when it comes to the motherfucking queen. Because the queen ain't never lied. You had no real beef with Nicki, and look at you backtracking after you held that whole entire little mini funeral in regards to Nicki's career. Oh, you bitches are so fucking delusional, and you don't realize it until years and years later that it never is going to benefit you to go against Nicki, even when she is in her political era. Keep it a bean. Keep it a motherfucking buck. So let's just go ahead and listen to what Miss Backtracker had to say after all these years of allegedly beefing with Nicki.
2008, 2008, 2009, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, I was locked up. So when I came home, it was just one. Like, Nick was out here like...
She was dominating.
She wasn't fucking with nobody.
Yep.
If somebody wanted a feature that was a female rapper, it was gonna be her. If, you know, a project came out, that's what it wasn't, no options. And I was just like, damn, like, okay, that's cool. But I'm home and I gotta get to this bag. Once everything happened with me and her, and we fell out for some stupid shit to me. But
it's always over something stupid. It's
shit.
Never nothing real. I never had a real problem with none of these artists.
Me neither. But fell out some stupid shit.
Now, isn't that just some hating ass, miserable ass, bitter ass motherfucking shit, bitch? Cause what? You mean to tell me that you and her fell out over some stupid shit? And I'm pretty sure the stupid shit was you. You were the stupid shit, ma'am. Because you had no real beef with Nicki. And I get it that you just came out of prison. You was trying to get to the bag. But it's you literally admitting that you basically took money to diss Nicki. And at the end of the day, you got your biggest karma because that label allegedly, Atlantic, played in your motherfucking face. They played in your face. They say, here, take this money, allegedly, and this Nicki Minaj, and, you know, we will, you know, sign you to some contracts or whatever to, you know, get your music out there. In so many words, I'm sure it was a lot more detailed than that. But they really played in your motherfucking face because they decided to bring up a Latina botched bitch instead of a black woman to be the new queen of rap. In so many fucking words, because nobody is ever going to beat Nicki when it comes to the queen of rap. I don't care what nobody motherfucking say. But at the end of the day, you really spent your motherfucking money to gather up all these hating ass, motherfucking botched ass, looking ass bitches. For it to do nothing. Like, where is every one of those last girls' career? Where is their career now, including Remy Ma's? Please tell me. Where's your career now, baby girl? You have no new talking points, and all you have to talk about is either your ex-husband and his new girlfriend, and then whatever beef that you have left over from Nicki. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that you are now realizing after your pride, you're way behind in your prime, that you realize that this and Nicki really did nothing fucking for you. It gave you a little bit of clout and a lot of people that agree with you on social media, but no people who actually gave a fuck about your music because they were so busy focusing on you dissing Nicki. And this is why Barney B is having the same issue. Nobody's really focusing on your music unless you're dissing Nicki and Nicki's like actively giving you attention and dissing you back. I genuinely think that if Nicki never ever acknowledged Cardi B when it came to the beef, Cardi B's career would probably be nowhere. But Nicki being who Nicki is, she gotta say some shit. She just can't be quiet. She can't be quiet. And that's not me hating on Nicki. I love me some Nicki. But it's just not in Nicki's heart to just be quiet about some shit when, you know, she's feeling that deep down in her soul that she has to respond. So tell me what y'all think below about Remy Ma realizing that she really didn't need to diss Nicki because it never benefited her in the first place. Tell me what y'all think. Now, moving on to the Big Lip Bandit and his wife, Beyonce. Looks like Beyonce has released the Morning Dew Dunk remix featuring Jay-Z. And why? Why, Beyonce? What was the motherfucking reason? We didn't want this, girl. We didn't want this, especially with the Big Lip Bandit. Like, girl, leave your husband at motherfucking home. Leave him at home. Girl, leave that man at home. Don't you realize all he does is use you? He uses you. Why did you put him on this motherfucking song? Why? I don't get it. Now, what did somebody say? She's always inviting her boyfriend to girls' night out. Oh my God. And I couldn't agree even more, because it's like he be third wheeling. Even though there's no second wheel, he be third wheeling. I feel like he just be third wheeling to Beyonce's career, because, sir, you have got to be one of the most overrated rappers. Highly overrated. Y'all want to talk about Drake? Y'all want to talk about Kendrick? That motherfucker, the Big Lip Bandit, yeah, he's overrated, because who is checking for Jay-Z music? Like, who's checking for his music? We don't want to hear you on a song with Beyonce. We damn sure don't want to see you on no damn Beyonce tour. Again, Beyonce, leave your husband at home so the girls can have a fun night out, because this is not fun. I did not like this record. I didn't like the record. I like the song, but the song sounds like Beyonce, like from like decades ago, like a younger Beyonce. This doesn't sound like the Beyonce now. I don't really know how to explain it, but it doesn't sound like the Beyonce who's released Renaissance and Cowboy Carter. This sounds like a much younger Beyonce on this record, because, well, I mean, I heard that it is an old record, I guess, but the song is good, but it's not enough for me to want to add to my playlist, especially with that motherfucking Big Lip Bandit on it. I don't bump him in my playlist at all, ever, or even as a feature. No. But overall, the song, I think it's a good song. It just sounds like a song from like, what, 10, 20 years ago? I don't know. But it's a good song, but not enough for me to want to add it to my playlist. So tell me what you guys think. Do you like the original Morning Dew Dunk song, or do you like, you know, Jay-Z's feature or whatever on the song? I also found it very off-putting that in the record he was calling Beyonce his bitch. Like, sir, how fucking old are you? How fucking old are you? You damn near 60 something. You like 50, 56, 57 right now. Why are you calling your wife your bitch? You too damn old to be using that type of lingo. Like, stop it. Stop it. Look at you trying to keep up with Drake. Trying to keep up with A$AP Rocky. Like, sir, you are not that guy. You are not that guy. Like, you may be the richest guy in rap, but you really not that guy like you think that you are. So let's knock you down on motherfucking pay, because you should not be calling Queen Beyonce a motherfucking bitch. Like, are you okay? Are you fucking okay with your big lipped ass? Tell me what y'all think below. Oh, y'all, let's get into this tea. Looks like Charleston White struck a nerve with Latto. So Latto crashed out on Charleston White for saying she gets no backlash for having a child with a married man, aka 21 Savage, and denies his claims that 21 is married. You old, ugly, scrawny country bitch. Listen here, you little bitch boy. I ain't fucking no married man. Loud and wrong, bitch boy, old, broke ass nigga. I'll buy you, your wife, your girlfriend, your kids, bitch. Like, girl, what? That was the best you could do for a comeback as a female rapper? This is why your music doesn't sell. Because when you're calling yourself trying to diss somebody or gag somebody, like, girl, we're not gagged. We're not gagged. This was a very weak ass comeback. Weak ass comeback. And to be honest, your man, 21 Savage, is the one that put it out there that he was married. So why the fuck hasn't he come out to say, I'm no longer married? I don't know. And granted, yeah, you can search up, marriage certificates. Those are public. Not sure why one hasn't been produced yet. but maybe he isn't married anymore, and he was at one point in time. But that's where everybody's getting the fact that he's married, is because he said it out of his mouth that he is married. So I don't know. And honestly, 21 Savage is just too motherfucking quiet for me. Nigga, where you at? Where you at, sir? Where you at? I know he don't really have a heavy online presence, but you know, this is when you should have a presence, when somebody's talking about you and your girlfriend, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You just a little bit too quiet for me, 21 Savage. And honestly, Latto, like, you went so many years without basically revealing who your man was, and it was like, what was this big secret? What was the big secret? Like, why were you guys so secretive? And we get it, you know, celebrities want to have their privacy or whatever when it comes to, you know, who they're dating or whatever, because sometimes you don't know if it's serious or if it is serious, or not knowing where it's gonna go. But it was like, what was the big purpose of this big ass secret? Because it was giving that you had this big ass secret about who your man really was, because there was another big ass secret, which was what we're assuming was that he is married, and you couldn't like just come out publicly with him. But it's like, you always wanted to tell people about my man, but you never wanted to reveal who your man was. So it was just like, what was the reason for the big secrecy? Like, 21 Savage isn't even a fucking A-list celebrity for you to be even doing all that, to be honest. Like, let's put him C, D, F lister, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But at the end of the day, girl, like, you should have just kept this. You should have kept this. You should have just been quiet. You should have just stayed quiet, because what was the reason? All you did was call this man an old broke ass bitch. Like, we're not gagged. As a female rapper, you should have the gift of gag, and I'm not gagged at all. Like, you should have just shut the fuck up and let that man talk. And honestly, Charleston White is the type of person, he will feed off responses. So I would not be surprised if this man is already strumming up his response to you. But calling him an old broke bitch, girl, like, you could have did so much fucking better. Maybe this is why your music don't really sell like that, because your disses are kind of like fucking lame. Like, I'm never really gagged when it comes to like Latto's disses or her music. Like, I like some of her music, but best to believe I'm never ever like gagged or whatever. So a couple people said she just basically said Charleston won. She should have just shut the fuck up. Now Unc about to go dig for evidence. Now he might be the one. He petty enough that he might actually dig up that marriage certificate, allegedly. You never know. So another person said, this shit was so corny, and the bitch a Atlanta cosplayer, daddy nor her mama even talk like that. Fact that she responded proof he hit a nerve too. She was definitely banging that nigga while he was waiting for his green card. So I don't know, girl. It was a whole lot of secrecy up until the point of you having that baby. So it was like, what was the reason for the secrecy? I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think below. But she really should have just kept the fuck quiet. Like, shut the fuck up, girl. We're not gagged. Now, would you look at that? In the middle of me recording this video, look who decided to give Latto just a piece, a little nugget of acknowledgement. This is maybe his third or fourth time acknowledging her on social media, which is like, why do you just acknowledge her just to get people to shut the fuck up? Like, you should be acknowledging her all the time. It's very weird. But he basically posted her on his story and said, wifey. Sir, you better not be married. You better not be married calling another woman your wifey. Like, the shit is weird. This shit is very weird. And I feel like, sir, this is not a good enough response for me. You needed to get your black ass up on the motherfucking camera and, you know, do a little bit of cursing towards Charleston White. I mean, he speaking on your whole situation. You ain't got nothing to say but to say like, oh, that's my wifey. Like, sir, you got to do more. You got to do more, because what you're doing right now is like, he got one foot in the door, one foot out of the door of like really wanting to acknowledge him and Latto's relationship. Like, you have a whole baby with her. Like, please be so for real. Like, the hiding, the secrecy is so unnecessary at this point. Like, Acknowledge her. Acknowledge her. And why are we begging you to acknowledge your own woman? Like, this is getting ridiculous. Tell me what you guys think, but a couple people in the comments had some things to say. She must have forced him to do this since the general public was concerned about her messing with him while he was married. Which, yeah, it's kind of given that. Another person said, calling her wifey while he's still with his other wifey is diabolical. And it is diabolical because what is going on? She had to birth a child for him to acknowledge her. He is acknowledging the child, not her. Ooh, that's shady. That's really, really shady. Another person said, this is sad for Latto. Her music was literally the opposite of this. Yeah, as we all know, especially with these female rappers, they be rapping about how they won't put up with this or how they won't put up with that. And then the whole time in real life, that's exactly what they're doing. So it's all a game. It's really all a game. That's what they do in rap. That's what you're supposed to rap about. To be honest, doesn't mean that you're actually supposed to live it. Truth be told. But tell me what y'all think about this below. That finally he's acknowledging Latto for like the third or fourth time on social media, which he honestly should have been acknowledging her before the baby, mind you, before the baby. But anyways, this is all I got for y'all in today's video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that little bell. Ring my bell, y'all. Please ring my bell so y'all never miss a motherfucking video, because I'ma stay up in these people's business because I get paid to do that. So y'all go ahead, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.